All right, so here we are. We're in a new cornfield. These rows are a lot wider than 30 inches. And I've gone up and down maybe 3 or 4 rows, and I just dug something in here. And it's a good signal. It's kind of a weird signal. It was 40, 12 and 40 on the mine lab. So I'm going to, it's in through here somewhere. I think it may be, what's that? There it is right there. What is that thing? Ugh. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, that's a ring. Look at that. That's a ring. It's got to be a man's ring. Hey? Yeah, I think that's what that is. That looks like I just found a really smashed up militia. Oh my God, I think I have a ring almost identical to this. Holy crap, man. What are the odds of that? Let's get this cleaned out here. That is exactly what that is. That is a man's ring, and I know there's design around it. What an awesome find. That's so cool. I'll clean it up and I'll give you a better look. There does seem to be some sort of fancy stuff around the edge of it. That's not too shabby. How do I stop this? Here we are, the same row. I'm still pretty stoked about this awesome man's ring that I found with some fancy decoration on it. All right, this got another signal. It was like a 1242 on the mine lab. You can see it right there. It has to be silver, man. It has to be silver for it to ring up like that. Just sort of looking at it, I'm gonna guess that that is a dime, because that's what it looks like to me. That's got to be a dime, a little silver dime. Yeah, it is a little silver dime, but I can't tell what's on there. I don't have any water. Hold on for a second. Just put it in my mouth. A lot of guys say don't do that, but it's just minerals. That is a very worn silver dime. I don't even know who the heck could be on there. Oh, wait a minute. Who's on this side? Ugh. Oh, it's Queen Victoria on there. So that's a Queen Victoria dime. You can just sort of see her little head there. Hey, that's awesome, man. Silver. Nice and worn, but worn silver is better than no silver. Excellent. I got the small coil on there. I'm picking up an AT Pro or an AT Gold this weekend, and I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna compare it to the mine lab. I think the AT Gold's better at picking through a lot of iron. I'm not sure. I just want to try it out. But so I might even come back to this spot. There used to be an old house here, and I've had some luck. I found quite a few silver coins here, so maybe I'll find some more. I hope so. Anyways, it's nice little silver. I always make a point of picking up these little guys too. I've got a mason jar, an old mason jar at home, and I'm getting quite a collection of these nice little porcelain buttons. That one's got a bit of a brown around the edge of it. You never know. You never know. If nothing else, it's an interesting paperweight. I just eyeballed this beautiful little, I think it's called a Bennington doorknob. I'm not sure. I think it's called a Bennington or maybe an Aggie or something. Anyways, these are from the 1850s, mid 1850s. My house is full of them. There was an old tavern in London Look at that one's intact too. I'll be able to fit that onto something. There's an old tavern in London, and before the city tore it down, I went in one night and I asked the bartender for a screwdriver. She gave me a screwdriver, but not a drink, the tool. And I went upstairs and I removed all the beautiful little Bennington or Aggie, whatever these are called, doorknobs, off all the doors. Anybody from London will remember the Brunswick. Well, those doorknobs are all in my place now. That is a beauty though. Look at that. I've never found one of these in the field before, always the white ones. I am definitely going to repurpose that one. Well, this is my last row, and I've decided I'm going to head home. I've only covered maybe about a quarter of this site, and as it does tend to happen on the way out of the field is when you discover things. So I think that that is, in fact, a coin. It is. I'll bet you that's a Canadian large cent, because everything that comes out of this field is usually Victorian. What are you there? Yeah, it's a large cent. It's a large cent. That's awesome, man. That's fantastic. I was just on my way out, just about to call her a day, and I got the nice little signal. So a couple nice coins today, and a cool ring, and some other stuff I'll show you in a bit. I love finding these things. These little glass bottle stoppers, I'm getting quite a collection of them. That's a nice little one, little blue one. It's in good shape. A little tiny chip there. But other than that, I'm sure I'll have a bottle somewhere that I can fit this into. I was just getting ready to leave this field, but I might do a few more passes. Got to use your eyes as much as you use your ears, folks, when you're out here walking between the rows. There's another little nice little button right there. I think that's a little... Oh, that's a... What is that? It's a little... I don't think that's a button. It's porcelain though. I've seen these before. They're a decoration off a sort of arts and crafts era kitchen rack, hat rack. I've got one in my kitchen actually. That's what that is. But actually the reason I stopped was because I just popped another coin out of the ground there. And it's, I'm sure it's another large cent. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. The other one was 1912, so that'd be King... Ooh, who's King 1912? King... Edward? King Edward? I don't know. I'll clean this one up too, and I'll show it to you. It's a good spot. I'm seriously planning on leaving, but I think I'm gonna go up and down these rows just a few more times. See if I can't snag a couple more little items from the ground. Wouldn't be a hunt without one of these. Little spoon bowl. I'm back in the cornfield again today. It's probably about a couple of days since the last time I was in here. I haven't had too much luck yet. I was down over that side and there was a whole bunch of holes, old holes. So I decided to come this side of the hill. So the spoon was the first thing that I've found today. I'm probably gonna be here for maybe another hour or so, and then we'll call it a day. So with any luck, we'll find something that's cooler than a spoon. There's the handle of the spoon right there. Nice big spoon handle. It's got to be to that spoon. So still nothing good yet though. I'm not sure what this is. It's gold. It's got gold on it. It looks almost like part of a cufflink, perhaps. It's copper. It's gold plated. And there's still quite a bit of gold left on it. I don't know. I've never seen one before. I don't know. It sure sounded like crap. But at least I found something other than that friggin' spoon. Hey everyone, just taking a quick second here to show you my machines today I'm going to be using. Well, the Mine Lab is mine, the Garrett AT Gold is Dimple Dolly's. I've just read the handy little manual that fits in your pocket, and I'm going to take this AT Gold out to some spots that I've hit pretty hard with the Mine Lab for a comparison. I'm not very fluent in the language of the Garrett, but it seems pretty easy. I'm bringing the Mine Lab along for backup. If I get too frustrated, we'll just sort of fall back on what I know. But I'm really interested to try this one out. It's got a reputation as a really good machine for sniffing out relics and coins and iron-infested sites. So let's take a look and see how we do. Hopefully we figure it out. Alrighty. You can't see it right now, but underneath that tree are 3 storks or cranes. Probably, I don't think they're whooping cranes, but I've seen these guys flying around in the fields. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, I can too. Look at that. Can you see them underneath there? They're right near the base of the tree. And I think that they are Sandhill Cranes or something. They've been hanging around this area all summer. There's 3 of them. You can see them just coming out from behind the tree on the left-hand side. That is amazing. That is so cool. You know, these things were almost wiped out by hunters. There's the 3rd one just coming through now. Well, if I don't find anything today, I'm not going to be too upset, because that is one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. They've been flying over my head so many times. I've been out in the field. I'm thinking, geez, I'd like to see those guys up close. This is probably as close as we're going to get to them. What do you think of that, Snorky? Huh? Where's Snorky? There's Snorky, my little lucky elephant. All right, well, there's a bit of a learning curve with this guy, but I think I'm figuring it out. I just pulled this out of the ground. It's an old copper. It's probably a Bank of Upper Canada, or maybe a Bank of Montreal, but that thing was 8 inches down, and I've been all over this friggin' place with the Mine Lab, and I didn't see that's pretty thick. That was 8 inches, and it came through clear as a bell. So already I'm pretty impressed. Thank you, Charlie. Well, the AT Gold came through again. There's a can of large scent right there, and I think it's maybe King Edward, King George, I'm not really sure. That's the date on. Sorry guys, everybody, 1910 or something like that. It's a good machine. I'm really liking it a lot. Looks like our friends left me a little gift. Look at that, eh? Freaking Sandhill crane feather. I wouldn't have known what that feather was if I hadn't seen him hanging out underneath this tree over here. That's awesome. That is very cool. I'm going to take that home with me. Well, back out with the Garrett AT Gold, very light. It's a pretty cool machine. I'm liking it. Which is the CTX, the Mine Lab, and I just popped this out of the ground. I don't know if that's a penny or if that's silver. I think it's silver, actually. Yeah, it is silver. It's silver, and there is Queen Victoria on it. Oh, nice. Very nice. It's pretty worn, so it doesn't matter that I'm rubbing it, but it's Canada 10 cents, 1874. Not bad. Thank you, Garrett AT Gold machine. It's awesome. Put that one in my mouth. Nothing tastes better than silver. I just dug what I think is probably the biggest buckle I've found yet. I don't know if you can hear me, it's pretty windy out here, but this looks like a big giant buckle. It is. That's a huge buckle. Look at the size of that thing. Yeah, pretty fancy too. What the heck was that off of? Hope you can hear me. It's pretty friggin' windy out here. But that is a big, beautiful brass buckle. Well, I'm out in one of my favorite spots today, and the day is beautiful. I'm walking between the rows of the beans, which should be coming off soon. I've got the AT Gold out again. I really am liking this machine. I'm taking it over an area that I've been over numerous times over the last couple of years and had great success. And I just popped this out of the soil here. It's a very worn copper. I don't even know what that is. That is so thin, but it's there's no shank or anything on it, so that is some sort of a coin. I found some very old coins in this spot, all right around this area. And it's funny, you know, because this thing wasn't down that deep, and I must have gone over it 1,000 friggin' times. Anyways, I'll toss it in my mouth and clean it up, and we'll take a look at it later. I think it's an old one, though. I'm pretty sure it's an old one. That's very cool. Happy. Well, the ET Gold did it again. You're looking at a hole there that's probably about, that's 8 inches, that thing. So maybe 10 inches down was this horse bit. I've never dug an intact horse bit before. That thing was down really deep. And it's all there. It's all complete. I don't know how old it is, but that is a very cool relic to dig up. And I walked over this. Already with my other machines. So anyways, just wanted to show you. Pretty groovy. There's Father Time out in the field with me today. And we're just at an old spot doing some detecting, and we look down and look at that beautiful little, perfect little bird point sitting right there. Would you like to pick it up there, Dad?
Yes, son.
Yes, son.
Yes, son.
Yeah.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Look at that little tiny guy. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Another one for the 2016 artifact frame, of which there aren't too many artifacts in it, but that is a very nice one.
Nice, isn't it?
Hold her up and smile, Dad. Now that is a happy guy right there. I can anyways, it was a good hunt. This guy, fucking dogs. It was a good hunt. It was actually a really good hunt. I've been using the AT Gold, and it's a very good machine. I'm really quite happy with it. But we'll just cut to the chase and show you all the stuff that I found. So if Alicia would hand it off to me, thank you. It was pretty bad. Here we go. Anyways, here is the stuff that I found. You saw this. This is a very nice brass snaffle bit for a horse, and pretty good shape too. You could probably still use that on a horse if you were so inclined, but I think I'm just going to put that in the my display when I actually do a display. Here's the rest of the stuff from the last few hunts. There's this ring, awesome ring. Still got a lot of gilding on it, and it's pretty much identical to another ring that I have that I dug probably about a mile away from the spot I found this one. Very cool. I didn't film when I found this. It's a bridle rosette. Ignore the state of my fingers and everything. I'm just having a little bit of an issue. Very nice bridle rosette. A little bit banged up, but still pretty cool. This is neat. I found this. This is a gator button. It's a flat button. It's very tiny, but it's also quite thick. And that would have come off of somebody's gaiter, which is a cloth button-up doodad thing that goes around your lower legs when you're out strolling through the forest. There's a nice little flat button there, nothing on it. These are three large cents. This one here is 1910 and 1917 and 18 something anyways on that one. Queen Victoria's on it. Edward's on one and George is on the other, so the whole family's represented there. Dimple Dolly found this in her pocket change. It's a 1961 silver dime that I did not film because it came out of her pocket. I didn't film this either. I was out at one of my sites, and lo and behold, there was an interloper on it. Some guy has been, I don't know how he's finding my spots, but he is. I think he sort of drives around and looks for my truck. But anyways, whatever he was doing, he missed this. This is a really nice Indian head, 1906 I think it is, so it's 110 years old. And it's in really, really good condition. It must have been dropped soon after it was made. My favorite coin that's not silver to find is an Indian head. I just love them. That flattened copper I found, it is a copper coin, but I think somebody put it on a old-timey railroad track. It got run over by a train, and I can't tell what it is. It's flat, and it's pretty much unidentifiable. A couple of nice little silvers here. There's Queen Victoria. What was that one? 1874. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. These are always awesome to find, these old silver 10-cent pieces. This one here has no date on it. I can't get the date off it, but it does have a mint mark for the, where is it there again? I can't remember the, it's like an H for the, I'm not even going to say it because I can't remember it. I've forgotten. But anyways, I can tell this is sometime between 1870 and I think 1901 or something. I don't know. I should have checked my notes before I started this roundup. I also didn't film finding this. This is a George III half cent. You can just see his profile right there up in the, he's looking to the right. You can see his nose and his forehead right above the crease in the coin. George III, it's a halfpenny, probably from the 1700s, but I can't get a date off it. You can just barely make Victoria out, or not Victoria, Britannia on the other side. And then this one here, this is fantastic. This is a George III penny. Quite deeply stamped. I can't get a date off it either, but this was the first coin that I found with the Garrett AT Gold in a spot that I had gone over with the Mine Lab. Not to slag Mine Labs, because Mine Labs are amazing metal detectors, but I find that Garrett is a pretty damn fine metal detector itself. And there's Britannia on the other side, hanging out in her wheelchair. I was really happy to find this because you don't find a lot of George III coins in my area, and here we have two of them right there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it took me so long to get this one up. Hopefully the next one will be up sooner. Hopefully I can get to do another metal detector for the ground, or metal detecting video before the ground freezes up, because winter is fast approaching us in Canada. Anyways, thanks for watching, and be good. Thank you. Bye-bye.